SuperCard might have just given out the biggest QR code of all time, but that's not enough. Apparently, we need to go one step higher. No, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps higher. Yes, because there's 5 more cards you can get for free. So if you haven't checked in depth in the game, or you haven't been on social media, you wouldn't know that Muhammad Ali has joined WWE SuperCard. It's his debut, and the only way to get him is through a special quest. Now, they revealed this card yesterday, and it is pretty special. I'm overly hyped because he was one of the originators with combining sports and entertainment together, along with the likes of Cyndi Lauper, for example, bringing the pop culture references. You take fame and wrestling, you put it together, and you make what WWF and WCW arguably were, and where we are today. You could arguably say that Muhammad Ali, Cyndi Lauper, and Mr. T were some of the bigger reasons, along with the rise of Hulkamania, brother, that took WWE and WrestleMania to the success it did, which brings us here 40 years later to WrestleMania 40. And there's no better set of cards to introduce him, in my opinion, than the 40 years of WrestleMania cards, which you're gonna see on screen right now. You got Roman Reigns, you've got Andre the Giant, and the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who also blocked me on Twitter. Press 1 like for Charlotte Flair to unblock me on Twitter. I can't deal with it, guys. It's too much. You're breaking my heart. I can't remember who the artist is, but they made the whole 40 years of WrestleMania artwork for 2K. So it's really cool to know that every single one was individually drawn, and we've been able to get those into the game. Now, this is the best time to start playing SuperCard, or alternatively, to rejoin SuperCard. There's going to be people who are Season 1 vets, Season 2, 3, 4, or even played the game at the start of this season and might have checked out. If you are one of those people, get your butts back into the game. In fact, you know, I'm going to go full on WWE. Get your asses back in the game, boy or girl. If you don't, then seriously, you're missing out. You're literally getting a ticket to the top tier. Bang. Done. So in the comments down below, I want to know which 40 years of WrestleMania card did you get from the quest? Or if you haven't done it yet, which card do you want to get? Let me know that in the comments down below, and if you include the special word I've hidden in the video, then I might just give you the heart. I know it's crazy, it's very generous. I feel more generous than Cat Daddy right now. So take that heart and love it, because I love you. Yeah, let's just get down to the meat and bones of this. You've got a quest, the WWE 2K24 quest. And all you've got to do is win 150 games of Cody, 150 games with Bianca Belair, 150 games with Rhea Ripley, win some games in the Flash event, and win 75 games of Wild, which if you use the right deck is really easy. And you won't believe what this gives you, okay? For completing each of those superstars individually, you're gonna get an extra 2K24 card, which is on top of the 2 you get free for each superstar, which is crazy to say that, from the QR code which is on screen. You know this already, it's in my last video, and if you don't, scan it now, seriously. You also get 3,000 super coins from it. You also get the 2K24 card back as well, complete all those objectives, and you get that Muhammad Ali. So we're gonna actually claim all these right now. Now, the good news about getting this Rhea Ripley, this Bianca Belair, and Cody Rhodes is if you want to, you can just scan the QR code straight away and you've got your superstars. And after I've claimed these, I'm going to show you a couple of tips of how to complete these the best way, because it's actually really simple. Because Bianca and Rhea Ripley are 2 of the easiest women to pull off of the board when you're playing the game normally. That's alone getting the QR code and getting 2 free of charge. Cody's is a little bit more difficult, but not too much. He's still, again, a ridiculously common card to get, especially in the latter tiers as well. He basically is part of every tier, I think, since WrestleMania last year. And there he is, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, again, making my point clear, it's not hard to get him. But if you are struggling to get this, PvP is your go-to method for this. You want to go along to Royal Rumble, you want to take your new cards. I'm just going to use my 2K ones. I'm going to place these inside my deck, and I'm then going to use my new ones as well. You can use WrestleMania Myth cards, you can use Pantheon cards, SummerSlam cards, you can use Royal Rumble cards, it's your choice. All 4 of those are gonna give you games. And the good news about Royal Rumble is you're not just playing 1 game here, one game there. Every match you win with one of these cards is going to give you a game on that tally. Cody Rhodes is exactly the same, although again, it's a little bit longer. It should be relatively simple. Do that with those Cody and those Bianca and Rhea cards and you are laughing. Next up is Wild, and this one again is just super simple. You don't have the best deck in the world, so autofill your entire deck. Then if you need to customize it a little bit, feel free to customize the support. You want to take your final male card out and replace it with something that's really not that useful, like this Leo Rush, which is, yeah, it's a moth on an egg. And then for the second women's card, you want to use something that's a little bit lower. I personally, for my tier, if you're in Royal Rumble tier, I've gone for Tundra cards. It makes it a lot easier for me. All you've got to make sure is that both of those cards tag with the card that is your third male or your first female. So I know that Rhea Ripley's a left arrow, so I'm going to go ahead and use a right arrow. And as long as those last two male cards and those two female cards tag, then you're going to win most of the matches anyway. If you don't know those methods, they will get you not only Cody, Bianca, and Rhea Ripley's targets done, but they'll also get you the 40 years of WrestleMania. Playing the event is actually, you're in the best time for this, especially if you're a new player. All you've got to do is play the Flash events, because both events this week are super quick. So just play through the events, use your ads if you're a free-to-play player, or burn through credits, and I'll give you the card back if you don't have it. With WrestleMania Fever literally about to hit our doorstep, guys and gals, if you haven't done so already, now is the time to subscribe and make sure you press that button. Red, white, blue, black, it doesn't matter what color it is. What matters is you're part of the group. Come on in. 40 years of WrestleMania. First card. It's Roman Reigns. It's the big dog. It is the tribal chief. The one I wanted. Yes, okay, Charlotte would be better, but Roman is cracked anyway, being the Universal Champion, or undisputed Universal Champion. Sorry, my tribal chief. But there's one thing I need to find out, and that is, does the image change? Let's go grab ourselves Muhammad Ali for that huge 177 plus speed to deck. I don't know whether he can actually be pro'd, and I wonder how powerful this card gets. I wonder if we can even pro the card. We'll have to wait and see. Now, there is one other way of getting these cards, and it is through Reward Mania, which, if you don't know, since Season 10 has been out, they've changed to being located in your card catalog. So you got to go to there, then go to Reward Mania, and that's where you use your tickets. Inside some of these packs, when they show up, don't waste your stubs on anything else. Like this Bret the Hitman Hart, like, yeah, nah, ignore that. Use your coupons and stuff that's going to be worth it, like the WrestleMania cards when they pop up. No, you cannot change the image on this, which is a bit of a, nah, maybe there's something special when you pro the card, I don't know. But it's cracked anyway, because he's got the Universal Championship, he's got the trigger of 80%. Proc is always hitting, which means his cards are always better than anyone else's. It's just the rules, man. I don't make them, it's just the rules. But let's go and pay attention to this Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna, you know what, Rock, take a hike. There we go. 354 to speed. Woo! Apparently you can pro him. So I've got a feeling we're going to see more of that Muhammad Ali later on down the line. But just 354 alone as a single is quite scary. I mean, immediately it makes him my second best support, which is wild. So he's gonna, regardless what happens, he's gonna be better than any other Royal Rumble support you can get, which makes it completely crazy that he's been given away for free.
Many hours later,
we've got these cards in packs, and the packs, value-wise, from a SuperCard perspective, not a real-life perspective, are actually really good value. But of course, value is down to you, your individual circumstances. If you're talking from a SuperCard whale perspective, or a person who makes it for content, this is fantastic. It's a guaranteed Royal Rumble 24 card of either the 2K24, which you're gonna have, or one of these brand new cards that seem to be rare as the Blue Lobster. But you also get 2 card backs you can't get outside of it, it seems, and 2,000 super coins of it, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking to get that heads up, you're a new player, you want to get into the next rarity, then this is going to bolster your roster pretty significantly. Should you buy them? That is down to you, but I will give you a little bit of insight. WrestleMania 40 rarity is coming in a few days, and we know it's coming because SuperCard accidentally leaked it themselves. Yeah, they sent their previews out to their next makers, also known as 2K's free marketing. They don't have to spend anything, and they get the information out to you. And those next makers revealed a card that was not Royal Rumble rarity. No, it was WrestleMania rarity. And that means either they messed up or they did it on purpose to kind of tease everyone, hey, WrestleMania rarity's coming. And Cat Daddy have done this before, so it wouldn't be out of the realms of consideration that they actually did it themselves. And if WrestleMania 40 looks anything like this card from NortFX, sup, by the way, big shout out to my man, then I want it now. Give it to me. So whether it's worth it is down to you. It's going to give you a massive boost if you do get it. Don't worry though if you don't decide to, because I'm going to do it for you. Literally, you can just live vicariously through me. There is a less chance of getting these 40 years of WrestleMania cards if you got the QR code, which again, if you haven't scanned it, do it now. Do it now. You're going to get an F2, an F1, or an F3 of these cards, which will help you in the new rarity. It wouldn't be as powerful as the new cards, but it'll be decent enough. And compared to other packs, the price is crazy. 3,500 credits for a guaranteed, 2,300 for not guaranteed. It's crazy how they don't change their pack prices when you do this. It's just a bit bonkers. Pack number 1 is Rhea Ripley, and we got those 2 extra card backs. 40 years of WrestleMania card back is what I'm going to be using. Rhea's also really good arrow-wise, as well as Bianca Belair, but you don't have to take my word for it. You can just go and get the card yourself. Next pack. Oh, okay. It is Rhea Ripley again. That is an F3 Rhea Ripley. But can we get a little better luck and get a 40 years of WrestleMania card, please? Let's go. It's 2024 Super Coins and Andre the Giant, which is, it's better. I like that. I'm a big fan of Andre as it is, but I'm after Roman or Andre now. Roman would be better. Or even Charlotte. I don't mind about that. Let's go. Next pack, more super coins and Andre for the pro. We got a pro, not the one I wanted, but it's a pro nevertheless. Final Royal Rumble, is it gonna be a 40 years of WrestleMania? No, it's a Rhea Ripley. This one actually is now physically useless, so I can't use it. But hey, 2 out of the 5, well, I'd say 4 out of the 5 was useful. So let's see what the big guy looks like when he's fully pro'd up. We'll go for defend on this one. Might not be an actual pro animation. Oh, we do. Oh, wow. Okay, I dig that. You got the fireworks going off everywhere. You got, I mean, Andre doesn't actually animate himself. I actually really dig this one. I'm a big fan. And the logo shines as well. Is it worth the credits? That's down to the beholder. Wow. Okay, let's have a look. Do these, the graphics are kind of messed up. I'm not sure how they work in matches. And here's F3 Rhea Ripley. She is mighty powerful. So literally my 2 best female cards are Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley. Andre, unfortunately, doesn't even get a sniff. If you want to see more videos just like this one, then make sure you go and hit up this up here, which is that video with the QR code in it and me getting those 2K24 cards. But if you want to see some 2K24 content, then you can go along to this video just down here where I talk about unlocking all of those special cards in my faction this year. Anyway, peace out. Bye.